In this week's episode of Sunny Cottage Shop, we'll see how I restored this antique library table, what I used to restore it, new finds for the antique shop, the new flowers that I planted, and getting ready for the next guest. Okay, so I'm taking some denatured alcohol and I'm using it to clean this table. It's an antique table from probably the 20s or 30s, but I really like library tables. I think they're so useful and so, I don't know, so I just think they're so cool. I'm using this denatured alcohol and it kind of dissolves the old finish and gets all the old oil and wax and dirt off of it. You can see here where I cleaned, so all of these lighter areas are where I cleaned with the denatured alcohol, and over here is where I haven't cleaned it. So you can see it's really starting to bring out the grain. There's still some marks, like ring marks in there. I'm not sure if they will come out. I might have to use something else to get them out, but I'm hoping that this denatured alcohol will do a pretty good job of cleaning it up, and then all I will have to do is put some wax on it. It needs a knob. The knob fell off, but you just pull that out, and then this opens up. This pops up, and then boom, you've got yourself a whole table. How awesome is that? Very easy to pull apart. Open it far enough. That just folds back in. Now you have a library or console table. Hi everyone, I'm here at my shop, Sunny Cottage Shop. I just swapped out all of the Kentucky Derby stuff for some new beach items. So I just wanted to show you some of the things I got. These are fantastic, gigantic, heavy rope wreaths. I think they're so cool. They would be great at a beach house, like on the wall outside or on a fence line even. I think it would look cool. I have this brass shrimp. He's quite a catch, haha, in the basket. I have this cool French knot ashtray. A frog frame, so cute, two little guys on there. These are antique dishes. They have some crazing on them, but I think it adds to the charm. Very pretty shell pattern. So those are all my beach finds for the moment. I will probably redo the whole booth next Monday. I'm working on some projects, furniture at home, some of which you'll see on the video today. And then I'll come in and rearrange. I'll probably be leaving this wall as is because I really did just do it. But this wall I'm probably going to redo. I'm probably going to take these two pieces of furniture out and put another two pieces of furniture in. These probably won't get changed. I just realized I left two things in the car. I'll have to go get them. There's some colorful vintage original artwork here. Cute wall basket. And another colorful original piece of artwork from the 70s with a butterfly on it. The items that I left in my car was this bird wall hook, and white pillow, and this cutout of Joan Crawford. She's pretty funny. Also brought in this articulated brass candlestick holder, which is pretty cool. And I found two more brass candle holders, and I don't think I've showed you this before, but it's a brass bell, I believe from India. Before I leave, I know the Kentucky Derby was yesterday, but I just have to show you the cute things that other people have in the shop for Kentucky Derby Day. A cute vintage game, some derby hats, stirrup, cute little shot glasses, down on the track it says. Good morning, I'm here at the Airbnb. I have to finish cleaning. I still have to vacuum and finish cleaning up the kitchen. But it's all ready to go for our next guest who's arriving later today. Before they arrive, I need to finish planting some things in the flower box out front. But the inside is pretty much ready to go. I just need to vacuum and dust and clean the kitchen. Yesterday, I took the seat covers off and washed them in the washing machine. And I have to say, I was terrified. I wasn't sure if it was going to shrink or whatever, but it worked out perfectly, and now the seats look very nice and clean and new. And now it's time for a break. I get a chance to sit down for a few minutes and check the TV to make sure the last guest has logged out of all of the apps. My friend Vince gave me this cute little sedum plant with the pink end. Suggested that I plant it out here in the front along the stone wall. So I'm going to pluck some in here and there. I found this enormous, what I thought was a vase, but actually I believe it is the bottom of an oil lamp. but it has brass feet on the bottom, hand painted chrysanthemums, and then inside looks like this. This is why I think it's the bottom half of an oil lamp, but I think it would look stunning as just a centerpiece. But if you look closely, you can see how dirty it is. And I tried wiping it with just some dish detergent and a wet paper towel, but it's not coming off. But then I realized when I rubbed with some alcohol that it was getting much cleaner. So I'm gonna try to wipe it off with some alcohol pads. I finished cleaning this oil lamp base, which honestly, it really just looks like a vase to me. And I think it would be gorgeous on a buffet or the center of a dining table or sideboard. I cleaned it all up and she's looking fine. Beautiful chrysanthemum flowers all around with the brass feet. But I'll show you some of the other things that I got this week. It's been a week of pairs. I found this pair of candlesticks. I have this little box made in Budapest. Very cute. A French bulldog. A small signed painting of a bulldog. Topiary, a pair of wise owls sitting on books, and a pair of glasses with different dog breeds on them. We have Dalmatian, Boxer, wire-haired terrier, and a Boston Terrier. And in the background we have a beautiful marble bust. She happens to be missing, you see the hole in her head, she's missing a wire wreath that went around her head, a wreath of laurel leaves. But she's still quite gorgeous. These are some of the finds. They'll be available soon at Sunny Cottage Shop in Fraser, Pennsylvania. I might hold off on this big one for my fall display, but the rest of these should be available soon in my booth. I have finished wiping it down with the denatured alcohol, and I wiped it with a damp cloth, and then I wiped it with tack cloth, and now I'm about to apply some feed and wax and then buff it. This is not a sponsored ad. I just wanted to show you what I'm using, which is Howard's Feed and Wax. I've never used it before. Hopefully this will turn out good. The table is finished. It has 3 coats of the Howards on it, and I think it turned out great. Let me show you one more time how it opens up. So you just pull this knob, which releases the catch. I can even do this with one hand. This lifts up, and then you just push it back together, and now you have a full-size table. I think it turned out really well. I think it was worth the effort. Let me know what you think in the comments. We just loaded the table in the back of the car, and we're going to head over to the antique shop to drop it off. Thanks for watching this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit the notifications bell. That's the way my channel will grow. Also, make sure you tune in for my next video where we tour the beautiful Nemours Mansion and Gardens in Wilmington, Delaware. You're in for a real treat. It's a gorgeous place and not many people know about it, and you'll get to see the whole thing. So please join me on my next video. Thanks again for watching.